All right, we are going live. Running a little late, but it's okay. Feels like my chest is on fire, but we are here.
Yes. All right. So what are we doing? Let me get this background finished. How are you doing today? Um, Give me 2 seconds. I need to go get some more ink. How you doing, Naylin? How you doing, Randy? I'm running a little late. Hi, Lady Elena. I'm grabbing some more ink. 2 seconds. I am here. How you doing, Max Dennis? Hello, Lady Elena. Hello, Randy, and hello, Naylin. I know I'm running a tad bit late, but I'm here. Got caught up with some stuff, and it feels like my chest is on fire a little bit, but I'm okay. How you doing, Mr. D-Man 21? So, we had a stream today at Lubento with Marshall. It went pretty good. I know I need to talk a little more, and but it's in a working process, but I enjoyed it. So today, don't mind me. I'm just gonna work on my ship and also, you know, do the usual, get some work done. It's a lot of stuff going on at the moment. Under God, is it because they're kind of under the moon and there's a moon god, or is it the same? Yeah, there's a moon god, and that's kind of a play on words, yeah. So, yes. So, there's a moon god, and it's under the moon god. So, yeah. That's where that comes from, actually. It's a good play on words, and the situation as well. I'm just doing some ink work, like some serious ink work today. Like I'm just got to do some blotchy stuff. But before I even do that, I should probably erase some stuff, and then I can go back over and detail my thing. Working on my ancient ship in the story, or what's gonna happen. So that is where we're at. You guys having a good night? Thank you guys for stopping in earlier uh, at 2 o'clock. That was fun. I appreciate you guys. We're gonna do that again Monday. So yeah, I think it went well. Just need to be better at talking points myself. So let's see where we at. Hmm. So you guys working on anything new? What's your plans for today? It has been a kind of what of that weekend, the Labor Day weekend. It went by kind of fast. I know this thing looks weird as hell, and that's okay. It has a look the way it is. You guys will find out what the hell is he drawing. I always like those old drawings of the pyramids and the Sphinx. Those old ink drawings when people ran into them again, or when everything was still buried in the sand and stuff. So yeah, just making sure things ain't crooked, because there's some things here I might have to redo. Do like minor repairs here and there. So I try not to use as much whiteout. The eyeballs need to be put on the side of the ship too. And I think tomorrow I gotta go send out some drawings, some paintings, or some original pieces. It's been a long week, and the reason why I'm late too, because I was handling some family stuff, and then I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna sit here and wait till it's time to stream, and I was sitting there drawing, and I just shut my eyes, and next thing you know, here I am getting things ready. So I had to hurry up and prepare my dad some food real quick before I started um, streaming. So, what are you guys saying? I will do the feather stuff on screen, but I'm gonna end up knocking the stuff in my ink. But okay, we're good right for now, and get this thing going because it's the dark night of space, the darkest of space. So yes, Versa Draw. Did it miss any? Did I miss any news? How are you doing, Nico? How are you doing? Oh, me and Marshall actually streamed. We streamed for the Lubento and Angels stream earlier, around between 2 and 2:30. So we're gonna do that again Monday. So yeah, it's an experiment. Try something to try out, and also possibly make it, like not just an experiment, make it solid. Nope, he didn't tell the news yet. Yeah, no, that was the news. Yeah, today me and Marshall from Lubento, the owner from Lubento, yeah, we're doing a live stream earlier today. Keep it on the pages. We're just, kind of just talking about random stuff and drawing. At the same time, doing the work. So yeah, try to work on topics next time. I'm trying to get better at this, as well. Like Marshall's got better on when it comes. Well, I mean, I can talk to people too, but we're coming up with like subject matter sometimes, and the stuff I like to talk about. If I brought it up, it just is too weird. It's just like I'm like out of its world. I know that, and yeah. So, are you guys collaborating on a project? Yeah, we're just on the podcast stuff. On the live streams. That's pretty much it, right there. But um, but book wise, no, no. This not right now. How you doing, zombie? Yeah, I like the weird. Like I like talking about the Titanic, the pyramids, the Sphinx, Bigfoot. Weird shit and for that, I don't want to talk about that on there. On there, it's like more, like who's doing what, what's going on with the industry, indie creators, and stuff like that. That's what kind of talking about on there. And me, I have to open myself up and understand a little more about that. Because me, I like creating. I get into this groove of creating, but yeah. For me, I like to talk about some weird shit and just talk about other stuff, but at the same time, like uh, I am in this space, and I do have to get more informed and knowledgeable of what's going on. You know, I'm just like, yeah, I just want to make books and just sling ink and get it done. But also, there's the aspect of being presented to the public. I like weird, so that's why I like you. Thank you. Yeah, I just like that stuff too. So when we're here at night, we can talk about Art Bell and strange shit and the Matrix and the uh, the Mandela effect, stuff like that, while we draw. But when we're on there, we could talk about uh, yeah, stuff that's in the indie space. Give a voice have a voice in the indie space. So I'm liking where it's going so far, but it's a build up. It's a gradual build up, and with everything, with like a muscle, you get better at it as you keep doing it. So, and other than that, I appreciate you guys putting up with my weird shit and putting up with me. But at the same time, it's who I am. I just like to think outside the box a lot, but I know there's, yeah. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So yeah, that's what we did earlier. And under God, how are harpy human relationship viewed by society in general? Well, you'll find out later about because some people will have harpies, they'll own them, and there's other creatures, other people, hybrids and stuff. And but yeah, but like some of the people like at the city center, they didn't even know harpies existed. There's people that know they exist, and there's people that don't. Some people just stay within the walls of the city center and don't know what's going on outside. So yeah, you got there's going to be a few other races and some strange things out there, but it'll all make sense, even with this ship coming in to orbits. But yeah, but some people in this world will raise them or have them, and like I said, some people don't even know about these creatures. Like even Sevens, he didn't know like some of this stuff existed like that. Nice world building for real. Well, thank you, Yoshi. I'll be sending your image, your picture here this week, tomorrow hopefully. So definitely keep a lookout, Yoshi. So yeah, I like I like an expansive world, a world that's strange, it's new, and then you have characters or a character going in and exploring these worlds. Okay, if this spoils the story in any way, don't answer. But is the first time the world has been seen a ship like this, or is this the first time event? I'll put it this way. Let's say a story is being told right now, and let's just say this ship holds the answer to a lot of things that's happened. That's happened on this planet, on the world of Primera. the world that Sevens in October lives in. So yeah, I can't give out too much because of the mystery and the buildup of everything. And who built this ship? You guys will be very. And I want to tell you guys so bad, but I will fucking ruin it. It's very interesting, the history of the ship and what's going to happen and what's going to unfold. You guys will meet Goddess Illyria, Goddess Isis, Blight. You're going to see a lot. Gotcha. How you doing, Nova? My favorite is Hellboy. The world building in Hellboy. Yeah, I always like that lore, having lore and stuff. And this is why I get excited about Volume 3 and what's to come because of the lore and the world building and the places that they're going to see, the upgrades that they're going to get to. And everyone's like, "What about powers and stuff?" I'll just say this. I'll say this. There will be some certain abilities, but how they're gained, it's going to be pretty interesting. If Bigfoot was real and we found Bigfoot in olden times, do you think we would have used the Bigfoot species like we did with horses? Uh, I think in some way they're probably too smart for that. If they do exist, uh, it's like one of those things. Like, man, I'm beyond being uh, held like wild stock. How you doing, Neo Neptune? So yeah, I do have a Bigfoot in this, by the way. It's gonna have all kinds of stuff in this, but it all makes sense. It's not like out of this world, like random shit. There's a purpose and a reason, and it'll get into all that. But it's the future, building this whole series up. So yeah, I will get to volume 35 when I get this all where it needs to be. Because I don't know, when you're compelled, you will finish something to the end because it's that important. We out here asking the real questions. That's cool, yeah. And I like it. I enjoy it. I'm glad you guys are asking the questions, and I'll try to answer them to the best that I can. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. And if you like this, hit that like button too. I would like this channel to grow. We are almost to 1,000 subs. We're getting there. So I'll keep doing my part and keep drawing as well. So let's keep going. I am human. I do have my days, and but to be here, I enjoy jumping in with you guys and hanging out and draw. But yeah, if you guys go check out lubento.net, you guys go pick up a copy. You can read Penguin Boy and the other new titles coming in. That's coming. So yes, and if you want, you can watch the live stream from earlier as well. That was fun. It was very interesting. I had a blast with that. That was fun. And the thing I like about it too, you're dealing with people like-minded, that don't shun you for being into this kind of stuff, or I feel in a way accepted. It feels good, but also, I know when to step back because there's like so many people here in this space that, they want their stories to be told and heard, and I'm the same way. I feel the same way. Put in so many hours of work and you're like wondering, if people are gonna check you out or not. But sometimes it goes beyond that. It's like if they check it out, cool. If they don't, that's fine. But regardless, I have to tell this message and get this story off my chest. You know, even if I'm going broke or have no money, whatever, I still have to make this. I feel like October will use her tail in creative ways in Undergod. she's she's gonna, yeah. I mean, you're right. You're right. It's gonna be interesting. She she feels a little embarrassed by it actually, and in a way she wants to feel and fit in with people. And that's the same with Sevens as well, but he just kind of hides it. Sometimes sometimes you need a partner. Sometimes you need someone to help you through. Sometimes you can't do everything your own. That's why I always that's why I was always looking art or an art community. No one around me is into it or understands it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like that, you know. It's like the thing is like, yeah, there's people that won't you can be in art and everything and they still don't want nothing to do with you or have an understanding. But real art is people that understand and are willing, you know, I don't know, there's that certain veil or that certain people will gravitate to you and some people are like, nah, oil and water here. She needs a man who would love and appreciate her tail. Oh yeah, she's a she's pretty special in that way and in a lot of ways. They're both special in good ways. And they're fun characters to play with and go on this adventure with, you know. But she's I guess in a way almost like a unicorn. So it's going to be very interesting on what's going to happen and as time progresses and how the story progresses and everything and yeah, it's going to be very interesting. The people that they're going to run into and meet along the way, you never know if they're good or bad or, you know, indifferent. So you start to go on this adventure and you'll start seeing because people will join them on this journey as well. Yeah, she's definitely a sweetheart. Okay, okay, I'm back. How you doing, Lady Elena? Had to do some coding for my video game. That's what's up. Some Unity stuff. Are you coding it yourself, or you have a team? Lady Elena does everything. Animation, drawing, you name it. What's good at Lady Elena? And thanks for that dope fan art. Yeah, she be on it. Yeah, I appreciate what you do too, Lady Elena. We all do. I'm gonna to make a more personal one for you. Don't you worry. Ooh. I'm working on a variant cover. Oh shit. and what you do. What is it that you do? Yeah. I took an old bottle of ink, and this is what I'm using it on. Every time I have like ink that gets kind of like thick after a while, where the nib, when you're like using the nib and stuff, and it's just like kind of chunky. It's very slight. It's very, you have to almost like use it to see where it's at. So when it gets like that, I use the ink to do, big backgrounds like this. So I'm not going into my main ink well and all that stuff. Yeah, Ralph, I'm doing the coding. Oh yeah, I remember those days. Right now, I'm at that point. Like I said, I got Sprites and not the drink, and Pepsi's better than Coke. Like I'm working on the Sprites that I have for the game Dead Man's Field. I think I'd hire a team to go ahead and do that. I'm like, here's the sprites, all the animation, the backgrounds, all the stuff, all the items, all that stuff is drawn. Everything's done. Now we just need I just need someone to program it because I do not have the time to do it, unfortunately. To be serious, because like with this Undergod, I want to push the series out like crazy. So next year I want to be up to book 8. At the end of next year we should be at book 8, volume 8, volume 8 or volume 7, but I'm shooting for volume 8. So that kind of consistency where yeah, it's going down. Rich or poor, gotta tell the story. After the podcast stream, I was really thinking about a community project chat could come together and do. You know what? I should ask Marshall. I'm like, dude, let's just do the Discord like that. The Lubento and Angels Discord then. So we're all there. So I'll talk to him about that today, or maybe later today. I think that would work. Then everyone is there. Everyone's, you know, community. And we only work on it during streams when everyone else has some time. Yeah, that'd be cool. Seriously, a Discord. I know we talked about it, but why not a Discord for the Angels Lubento Angels thing? Within with with input, I could code us a game. That'd be interesting. Everyone could pitch their OC characters. Yeah, and yes, a Discord would be fun. It'd be great, actually. Draw their characters if they want, and I could code it in. Yeah, all right. Give that some thought on there. But what do you think? A Discord with Lubento and Angels Lubento? I think it'd be a good idea because, like I said, everyone be So we're not when I'm not streaming and Marshall's not streaming. You guys, everyone can be there. How are you doing, Kendall girl? I'll give you another wave. It's getting cold outside. Come on in. Step in. It's warm in here, and we're gonna have a. We're not drinking. I ain't drinking tonight, but like, uh, we're doing some drawing. I'm down with a co-op Discord, but let it be known I'm heading the community project. I mean, it's your idea. I wouldn't be like, hey, no, it's not your idea. We gotta stop her. No, I wouldn't do that. No, I respect that. It is pretty cold. It's getting there, definitely. I'm down here trying to work on this spaceship, this ancient spaceship. It's like, where's the story going? That's what I like. I like the mystery. And another thing is, don't show or tell, show it. Okay, good. Then let us know when you talk to Marshall. I will. Keep up the good work. Bye. You'll be back. But bye. It'd be like 5 minutes later. Always, always got to keep up the good work. That is all we can do here. But I'll talk to him. I will definitely talk to him. I'm sure he wouldn't object. But yeah, that's a good idea. I think it's looking crazy. This thing is huge. It's gonna be bigger than it's fucking big. Because the inhabitants of the ship is huge. They're big too. I think tomorrow during my downtime at work, I'll start trying to really design my OC. I have the idea I want for her in my head. I just need to kind of workshop her on paper. Yeah, like, yeah, take the time. Like, it's funny. Here's something I would suggest. Get a fashion magazine, okay? Get a fashion magazine. If they still do that, because I got a bunch of old fashion magazines around here from different time zones, and I use that, and I imagine my characters wearing that clothes. So I'm in a way I'm kind of shopping for them, and they're just kind of like a J.C. Penney catalog, and your character's like wearing the different clothes, and you're just kind of just going through them in the department store, giving them different threads, and you're like, here, put this on. Let's see how you look. I like that. I don't like that on you. But yeah, that's what I do. So we can get a good community. Yes. We have a good community, solid people, no bullshit. Uh, I like that. That's a great idea, Lady Lena. It keeps troublemakers out. Yeah, keep those fuckers out. People would be cool about it, and we know who's going, who's what, and what's what. This ink's pretty thick. Then I can always go back over and fill in some saturated spots and stuff. And this planet's gonna have like an ozone layer over it, so there's gonna be like a light emitting from the planet in a way. Man, that's like a bottle of ink right now. Hit the edges. We're 34 minutes in. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, we'll talk. Definitely we'll talk to Marshall about that. Yeah, see, I love that. Like when the ink is like this, you get this like oversaturation of darkness and the lights, and you're like kind of fighting with it. I like that idea. Thanks, hi Ralph. Yeah, try it, Randy. Like for real, get some catalogs, some fashion designs, and think of your OC like putting on those clothes and she's saying, "Do I look good in this?" Or is he saying, "Do I look good in this?" Or she's saying, you know, "Can I get this Gucci purse?" And you tell her, "No, you can't have that Gucci purse, but I will give you sweatpants instead." Don't do that to your character. I'll draft up some ideas for our community project. All right, well, yeah, take your time. Take your time on it. And like I said, let me talk to Marshall about it, and we will Lumen Angels Chemistry. LACD. I like that. Would be like the RPD of the indie space. How you doing, LeMay? That'd be cool. I like that. That'd be fucking cool. Yeah. So I'll go by with him on that after the stream, and I'll see where we're at. I'm sure he, like I said, Lady Lane. I'm sure he would not object to it. I'm for it. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Cause everyone will be there. You can see any updates. You ain't gotta wait on us to be streaming, and the Discord will be there, and the community will grow from there. And you guys will know new updates and books coming out, art and all that stuff as well. I'm back. What did I miss? We were talking about starting a Discord with Lubento and Angels slash Lubento. Either way, I don't mind. It's just cool that there's a community getting together and everyone has the same you know like-minded. So yeah, I'm working on the ship, putting in the space. Oh yeah, I think it'd be a good idea as well. Let me turn my little thing. Yeah, it might be time. It might be time. It is time. Like I know tonight I gotta do some large paintings too. Time for that Discord. It doesn't even have to be Lumina X Angels because kind of need a Discord. Because you kind of need a Discord. Yeah. I'm just. Yeah. I mean, we'll think about that. I wouldn't mind having my own as well, but right now, as for now, it'd be cool to have that. Because the crowd that he has and the crowd that I have and the crowd we all have, it's very similar. And why not? I'm a pretty easy guy to get along with. I mean, I ain't perfect, but you wouldn't have to be a solely responsible hello. I'm sure you would have some people willing to mod. Oh yeah, I'd be like, hey, can you mod this thing? Because right now, like doing all the business stuff, like the LLC, the all the tax stuff, and trying to do the business side of this and creating. I'm like, ain't gonna lie, kind of wear myself thin a bit, but it's so worth it that I don't want to give my characters to another company or a publisher, because they would just ruin them, and the story wouldn't be the way I need it to be. Cough, cough. Is it that time? Well, it's only 40 minutes in. I must draw space and time and space. Besides, I'm all out anyway, so that's never fun. Let's see. I think I know Marshall will already be a Discord mod. Oh man, he in a way I guess it'd be like oh man, what are those guys' names? Those other YouTubers. It'll pop up. I'm going to force Ralph to make me a mod. I have brought 3 books. Oh no, yeah, you definitely would be a mod. You would definitely be a mod. And on top of that, you're willing to put in the work like that and stuff. I'm like, that'd be dumb if I say nah, nah, yeah. Besides, I would, yeah, I'd definitely give it to someone else to mod and keep an eye on things, kind of sentry and be the Judge Dredd and executioner and all that stuff because of everything that's going on right now. What is going on, Marshall? Ladies and gents, the link has arrived. What is going on? We're just talking about Discord, and I'm sure you wouldn't object to that. Hey, old chat. Goddamn, Marshall kicks rocks. Kick rocks. No, no, damn. We aren't ready for you yet. No, you're fine. You're fine. How are you doing, Marshall? Hey, we're just talking about you. We're talking horrible things about you. Just kidding. We're talking about Discord and um yeah, Marsh in the Hazy. What's with the hate? No, you're fine. I Marsh. I spoke him up. Yeah, you've been summoned. We were summoning you subconsciously, and you showed up. Just kidding. But I need you to open your mind, Marshall. What's up, y'all? Yeah, how are you doing? Go check out Penguin Boy at lubento.store and your volume 1 of Penguin Boy. Physical copy. So check that out. I want to put a link down there. I think it's time we make a community Discord. Prove me wrong. I think so too. It'd be good. The whole Lubento Angels slash Angels Lubento thing, like I think it'd be a good idea. Prove me wrong. No community Discord. They need to happen when there's actually demand. Well, there is a demand. You wouldn't believe what Angel said behind your back. Yeah, we were like, if you rewind this video right now, you're gonna be like, that motherfucker. Just kidding. Come on, Joker. I thought you had my back. Just kidding. Uh, Also, who's running it and what would it be about? There's a small demand for the small cult following you are building. Yeah. Then we can build the commune and get the robes, and we'll buy some flavor aid, and our cult must be done. The most disappointing thing. We have 5 mods that run it under you and Angel. I would be disappointed. Maybe no. No. It's. I think it is. On some real shit, I think it'd be good. It would be a good idea. Just a suggestion. Let's see. We don't let anyone in. Anyone wanting to get in has to have watch time on you and Angel stream. Yeah, and have a history of good interaction. I agree. This is how we vet people. I like that. And it also it'd be so much easier because we're not you know on some real shit because I'm busy with this manga and these projects as well, and to have some people modding and willing to do it and keep that's even better. You know, I ain't gonna lie, my hands are full right now as well. Well, I have someone who I pay to set things up. Hmm. The bigger purpose of the group is to help us, help you guys. We could coordinate social media posts and reposts. I like that. We'll talk about it, Marshall, on the low if you want. I'm kind of liking it. I like it. Plus, it gives the community a chance to interact outside of streams. Yeah, we are gatekeeping, which is good because I've seen how some people just ruin the vibe of the community. Very true. Very true. You have to have that solid tribe that's willing. We'll be all ride and die over here. Let's see. So it would be easy, but I've jumped into something before and it's been bad. But honestly, it's not bad ideas since others want. Yeah, exactly. Everyone wants to do this, and they're hounding me right now. They're gonna hang me on the cross if I don't say something. Are you texting me? Like, but we'll take some time. We'll give some time. Let's think on it. Let's let this thing, simmer a bit, and we'll say we're not gonna jump in and just jump in like right away. Like give it some time to cook. So let's talk about it. We'll see what's gonna go. Let's take our time. We can even create a Discord that's more like a bar or a hangout spot, have it themed, etc. Like where the loyals go after a stream if they still want to talk and hang out, or a place to discuss deeper topics concerning manga and anime. Yeah, I like that too. But with everything, we've come to this table, and we're gonna think and talk about these things, and yeah, and let us think on things and make sure we know exactly what goes into it. I elect Yoshi as the president and Lady E as the right hand. Cool. Y'all just let me know. I'd love to be part of it if it happens. And Joker is a mascot. Oh, definitely, Randy. Yes. And that's the thing. People are willing to do this, and we're putting in the work, and we're pretty solid. Just be consistent with the work, and just be awesome. Randy would be ambassador. I'm joking about all the last few things. So Yoshi is Donald Trump, and I'm JD Vance. Have you seen all the JD Vance memes? Not Vance and Trump. Make manga great again. I'm deporting all normie tourists from the space. Go Angel. If he can't do it, then nobody can. Go Angel. we gotta, we'll definitely, yeah, okay. I think it's a good idea. But like I said, let's I'm gonna talk, do some talking. If we'll see how it goes, and if things are like, then I'll be like, okay, we'll just start one then. But other than that, I think it'll be great. So make manga great again. Make manga again. Yes. Okay, okay. I'll create a small Discord bar in manga if you guys like it, and we can remake it. Everyone going to Webtoons. Evil anime spirit. We'll get on it. We'll get on it. That poor man, his dark eyelashes and baby face. Oh, the pretty girl. Pretty girl. I like that. That was fun, Marshall. The pretty girl drawing. Me as an ambassador to the United Manga Nations, we must not allow AI in. Oh, I like that. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. But yeah, this is something, I'm going to have to discuss, and we'll see where we're at. We already have a chat lore. Yeah, exactly. We have a chat lore. We have history here, and we're getting to know each other day by day, every day, and that's cool. Pet Lime, leave it on the page. Yes, yeah, no AI shit either. Just leave it on the pages. Oh, and thank you guys again for stopping by earlier on the stream earlier. Um, that was fun, very interesting. We have quite a few people showed up too. Yeah, but only getting to talk via stream means we are limited. Exactly. And I see that. You want to expand beyond that as well. And that's where I feel, especially you have a solid community that's willing to do this as well. I think it'll be very interesting. And yeah, this is different. We must unlock all limitations within our minds, yes, and expand our manga minds. I agree. Ralph paid me in gum for the stream earlier. I like most of you less than half of some of you guys deserve. How are you doing, Olin? What is I like most of you less than half of some of you guys deserve. Hmm. That's a wild hot take, Marshall. We might have to cancel Ralph for that. Really? You and your smooth words. Yeah, I try to pay in shillings. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Hold on, let me I got some family texting me. Give me a second. Let me lay this ink down real quick. But I paid Ralph in penguin sculptures. Oh, if you ever watch damn, what is that movie? You gotta watch it, Marshall. And I'm sure you guys watched it too. It's the one it's a Stephen King movie where this writer, he was man, what the fuck was it called? Misery, yeah, Misery. and he's this writer. I know you guys had to watch Misery, but when the dude was like sneaking out from this obsessed fan, this fan of his like was obsessed, and he was like a writer. You for those who haven't watched it, and he had these penguins, like, or no, this the his obsessed fan had these penguins in her house, and he was trying to escape from her house because she was obsessed with him, and she was like keeping him as a prisoner in her own home. And she had these penguins on her little nightstand or little table. Yes, the hobbling. Man, that shit sucked. Here's $5. I'm gonna need change. Oh yeah, Misery. Misery, yes. It's basically a classic, yeah. Oh yeah, I know the movie. And I remember, was it the little figurines? Were they penguins? I can't remember if they were or not. But one of the penguins or the little figurines were turned and wasn't facing the south end of the room or something like that. And she noticed that and she like further did damage to him. Very good movie. Sonic Boom made a spoof of that movie for an episode. What is Sonic Boom? Besides Guile's move. I have to see that. Definitely a classic. Probably top three of Kathy Bates' roles. She was legit insane in that movie. Man, she did really good on that. Very well. But I like that movie how it just keeps you on edge when she's like showing up and the you're in the author's seat and you're like trying to. I like that kind of stuff. That whole just try to capture that thing. Like I try to capture film and stuff within the panels too. Like I try to see things like a movie and I try to do my best to capture it as best that I can. So yeah, we got their spaceship coming in, doing the ozone, little ozone layer. Holy snap, that ship is epic, dog. Thank you. It's an ancient ship. It's a two-page spread, and I've been working on this background, just like filling it in. Then I'll go back over and start doing the details in the ship and fix anything if need be. Thank you. A newer Sonic the Hedgehog TV adaptation. They made fun of their more obsessed fans. I didn't know Sonic was much more popular here in the United States. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree to my text. I agree. So, family asking me, is steak good? And I said, do I want coffee with my steak tomorrow? And I said, we'll talk about it when I get off the stream. We'll learn about it in Undergod, the prequel to Undergod. Underground. I make October an underground fighter, pit fighter. Make her some suggestive things. Y'all, y'all ninjas have finished several pages, and I'm still working on one illustration. Scratch my head. Well, it's okay. It's Labor Day. I mean, it's Monday. It's kind of a chill week a bit, or weekend, and then into this week. So it's okay. October knocking people out is kind of hot. Not gonna lie. You'll see more of that. Wait till she learns the suplex. That's gonna be funny. I already have this image in my head how that's gonna go down. It's But yeah, this is interesting. I like it. You know, everything how everything is going, and you know, oh, and if Night Rave is here, I would love to. Yeah, Pepsi and Coke. Yeah, I would totally draw a picture of her pouring down some Coke down the drain and drinking a Pepsi. The spaceship is almost landing. Should I put some stars in? Well, yeah, the cola hate is real. It's pop over in these parts. Oh, Angels, still beef over soda. I mean, I drink a lot of water, really, but but if it comes down to it, yeah, and doing Pepsi over Coke. Let's see, Houston, we have a problem. We need to land our ship. Our landing gear is very weird. How do we land this thing? So yeah, I need to make this planetary thing planetary. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna saturate the any like highlight like little spots too. It's always good to go over twice to make sure things are saturated so it feels solid. You know, you have a solid color or contrast. Chapter 12 going up tonight. Oh, really? Okay. Fuck yeah. Bro, those feathers look epic. Oh, thank you. Still need to add some details up there. Yeah, and yes, they're wings. Chicken wings on a spaceship, on a building, like a mystical ship. I finally figured out a proper game loop. No bugs and no crashes. Now to input things. It's always fun, especially when you put a timer to things. I want this thing to look, yeah, like Dead Mansfield. I would love to get a group together to work on that. Like, that would be an everyone department. And that's sort of the thing is like too with even with Angels of Renaissance, I always wanted see the future of this company is one thing. I want to make like that video game department, animation, and art. And making books and all that, and just have all those different departments too. But everything that comes out is like a Willy Wonka chocolate factory. Everything's like solid and quality and enjoyable. Great escapism. You know, it's like one of many things, and things grow. Things grow, partnerships and all that stuff. All that stuff grows. Um, fuck yeah, multifaceted. Well, thank you. Yes, I can see the vision. Oh, I mean, there's it's just like awesomeness, just everything that people like on this place. That's why right now I want to buy some land. That's my goal. Is to buy some land and build that studio, like that studio, and just start expanding it. And it's gonna resemble like how Studio Ghibli, how they have their studio and the bright colors and that. I want that. I want that here in Ohio. Like that's like my one of my biggest dreams, like to have that and just have this big land and also have like an escape where all like artists and people are into this stuff and also do like conventions there, on this plot of land. Also do the little house community, like a small home community on there, so people from outside can visit and like make this thing like awesome. I used to live in Oklahoma, Olin. What is up, Total Excellence? What's going on, Ictus? How are you doing? Good to have you here. Come to Oklahoma. I used to live in Oklahoma City. I lived in Tinker Air Force Base, Olin. I was going to be a jet fighter pilot. That's what I wanted to be. But things don't happen that way. Let's see. I dream of the day I can put my studio on my own land. Yes. And that's the thing. Like this awesome studio becomes like a pilgrimage for others, artists and stuff to come. And it'd be like a cool spot, like, you know, putting life back into this life. Oh, I won't forget. Right now, okay, I'm reading, I'm reading. Best part is when you get big, I get to see you grow. We get to see all of each other grow. A year from now, we're going to see changes, good. We want to see good changes, great changes, like things that are uplifting, not regressive. I want to see everyone to get better and um, just do well, like just put your best out. Right now, I'm in the middle of downtown. I hate it. Yeah, I love the country. I love being outdoors. I like that whole. That's what I like about Ohio is the whole being outdoors and fall in Ohio and fucking love it. Uh, Also like doing my own gardens and stuff, doing all that stuff. Just cool shit. Damn, I'm hearing a lot of comic creators are from Ohio. Yeah, comic creators, manga, astronauts, and presidents come from Ohio. When you get famous, don't forget your boy. I might get famous when I'm dead. I don't know. Like I can push this out and keep doing this, but I love, this community's helping helping things as well. But when that happens, I'll be like, I'm just like, I don't know what to think about that. I'm just like, I know what I want to build and what to do, but I don't want to be too like. I like my privacy too. Yes, sir. You in Ohio, Ictus? Ohio is awesome. How you doing, Dijanon? Good evening. What is your opinion on Beat Break anime that comes out in October? I don't know. Why? Agreed. Yes. And you can get your copy of Under God Volume 1 and 2. Let me chill real quick. I'll let this dry for a second. So, yes, if you guys want, you guys come check out, get a copy of Under God Volume 1 and Volume 2. You can get you a physical copy for $10 plus shipping and handling. 252 pages, physical, hand drawn, no AI or no 3D mods, just all hand drawn human touch. So if you want your copy, you can check out the link below. Thank you. So get your copy. So we got 2 volumes out. Dropped 2 volumes out this year. We're going to drop a third one out. So second volume runs at 278 pages, and this first one runs at 252. And third one's going to be at least above 300 pages. So we are knocking this shit out, and we're making this happen. No, sir, I'm from Florida, but my buddy Scott, the Flock Wilson. at martial arts. Florida's nice. Sorry about your pilot dreams. You still fly high in all of our hearts. Thank you, Owen. That's very nice of you. Why are you so flying so low? Don't you have your wings? I like that. I appreciate that, Owen. Pretty nice art. Seven looks like he trained under the BOTW link. He's getting it in. Do you have any small conventions over where you're at? It's a good way for people to get to see your work. Yeah, we have some conventions like OhioCon and other ones happening. But right now, at the moment, I'm kind of building up my catalog. I want to at least get to book 4, and I'm also working on another book for next year. So right now, at this moment, this year and next, I'm like accumulating products as much as I can, and while I have the time to really knock it out. But yeah, that's gonna happen very soon. And I'm working on my truck at the moment. I need to put a new transmission in that fucker. I'm doing it my damn self, and we go from there because that's gonna be my convention vehicle to go traveling and stuff. Kind of want to make it like a home on wheels kind of deal. So it's converting a Chevy S10 into a mobile vehicle. I mean, it's mobile already, but like a mobile home, kind of like a home away from home. So when you leave, you can come back, and yeah, it's gonna have everything in it. So yeah, but yeah, conventions definitely that is on the radar. How long have you been drawing in general? 10 years or longer? Longer. Transmission or the control module? The transmission. I need to put in a new. It's an automatic. I need to put in a new transmission. Period. Because the little click thing is not catching on, and yeah, it needs it. I did everything I could. I did everything, and I'm like, yeah, transmission. It's slipping. What's your pitch for Undergod manga? My pitch to the Undergod manga. Well, since I'm not doing a Kickstarter, I just read the back of the book. I just say, hey, check out Undergod. It's about a moon god, cannibals, a girl with a tail. I'm being very vague. I can read the back of the book for you, Ictus, if you want. But this is the pitch I always give. The back of the book, and I'll briefly speak of the characters because I feel I'm going to give too much, so I always give what's on the back. The readers find out for themselves when they start reading it because what I tell in the back, and then when compared to what you're reading, is like, yeah, you get to know the history and the lore of the planet where they're going through, but what's going on in the book, it's like it has nothing. It has a lot to do with what says on the back of the book, but the stuff that goes on in the book leads up to a lot of that stuff. So, but if you would like to know, I can give you a pitch. But yes, yeah, 252 pages of pure love and hard work and creativity. Thank you. For $10. Is it a Ford? What do you mean? Oh, my S10, Chevy S10. No, I always want one of those Japanese trucks too. They're fun to work on. I love working on my small truck. But yes, get you a copy and check it out if you are into. And it's 18 and up, by the way. So yeah. But when I go out to the conventions, I'll have a better pitch because I can give out somewhat, but I'll give out too much. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna take a couple minutes, and I'm gonna read your comments. And this ship is looking like a ship, a strange one at that. It's like flying. You want to regret best read on the market? Yes. Safety room time? Yes. It's a safety meeting. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Check it out. I study the ancient world a lot, like pyramids and all those sites and stuff. So a lot of that influence ends up in my books. So I hope you guys will see. You shall see. The amount of detail in your work is great, man. Do you use microscopes to draw in detail? That's not what that's we're not seeing. Oh no. It's crazy. After 9/11, I when I graduated, I almost joined the Marines. And the thing is, I wanted to be a sniper in some ways. No, I do not use magnifying glasses or anything. I just draw it out. Just kind of like even this here. This took a while. This is all hand drawn. There's no copy, no computer print. Every one of these flowers, they're the same kind of breed of flower, but they're moving all differently. They're all individually placed. It's October. Thank you, Ictus. And there's screen tones too. Actually, screen tones. I'm gonna be in the safety room and share Undergod Volume 1 for a bit. For a bit. 9/11 was my first cognizant memory. It's crazy. Um, wow. My roommate, or my brother, he's like a brother to me. He had to work that day at the Trade Center on the 86th floor, but he was like 5 minutes late. Because he had to run on the subway train and go help his grandma out because she was sick, and so he ran out of the way, helped her out, and then when he got to work, the whole building was on fire, both buildings. So in a way, she saved his life. And I went to Ground Zero when there's like I went to Ground Zero when there was like before they started building the Freedom Tower. So it was like a plane, like a flat base to ground and stuff. It was as loud and busy as that city is. When I was in that area, like before they started building the one, the one trade center, the one tower, it was like eerily quiet. What is your age, Angels? I'm up there. I've been drawing for a long time and been on this world for a while. I'm old enough. Where's my lighter? I know. I, what's going on, RJ? Yeah, this is like one of my favorite panels too. Actually, I'll show you guys because I'm in the little room right now. I always like this panel right here of October trying on her new clothes. Sorry you have to deal with babies like myself. Just kidding. Man, you're fine. You're fine. I used to be a baby once myself too. But yes, Unk Angel. I don't want to feel ancient. I know. I love this panel. It's just the character. Like even the foot going over the foot. It's like a shyness. And yeah, she has some nice thighs. It's just those little subtleties, like okay, if a character is put on clothes, even for Randy, like how would they put it on? Like what would they do? You're so thirsty. I mean, she ain't bad looking. So, but yeah, it'll be forever known as October's Don't Run. Them thighs can save lives. Wear it well, yes. I'm proud of that too. Yeah, we're not gonna show that. I'll give her some dignity. So like, but yeah, I will never not. No, this is cool though. Like just everything, how everything's come to fruition. Oh yeah, I gotta show you guys a scene. Seven gets no love. Mm, Seven's a good guy. You'll see about him. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see Owen. Seven's a cool dude. Where's he at? There's that one scene I like. This scene, I was actually going through some hard stuff in my life. Some crazy shit in my life. When you're kind of like thinking, this scene right here. This scene right here, with Seven standing there. I was going through some shit. On some serious shit. Like, to the point where it's just like, where am I going? Should I just end it all? I'm tired of living here, and what the fuck am I doing? But because I went through what I went through, I had a crazy acid trip. Man, that I'll just say, gooning hashtag gooning for October. Hold on, Sam gets no love. Yoshi is gonna screenshot that panel of October's backside. Oh, he's got the book. Gooning for October. October's best girl. Thank you. Oh yeah. I like that. I like that. That's like, and I'll get into that. I'll get into that. Laugh my ass off. I'm fucking dead. I want to say some wildish, but I won't. But damn, you set you setting me up nice for some jokes. I'm glad you didn't give up, man. Stay strong, brother. Well, thank you. Yeah, yeah. It's this right here. This scene right here. I was like gone through some serious shit. Like I didn't know. Like I was in a rut. I was like my truck. I was in the process of getting my truck and just wandering aimlessly, but trying to figure things out. And on top of that, you don't want to give up. There's just something in you saying, "No, man, don't give up. You got to hang in there. You got to tell this story. You got to get this done." So when I would go on long walks, like all this, the foliage and all the trees, that's there because of my long walks when I was just in my head, just thinking all the time, just always figuring like where am I going? Where's this direction? Like how can I do something? And so when I see this, I think about those days, the foliage, and just thinking about that time, and I don't ever want to go there again. So when I read this volume one, I always remember the hard the heartache, the hard times that it took before this was even out, like what it took to get this done, like to put through that bullshit and not give up on life, and just say no. I gotta tell this story. I have to tell it. Yeah, Joker took it out of my mouth. I appreciate you guys. I'm not gonna lie at Yoshi. Says shit I would expect the author of Another World with a gun would say. Yeah, respect for real hood manga artists. Hashtag it. But yeah, So yeah, like anytime you're drawing a book or manga, book, comic, whatever, you're in a point in your life. They're like journal entries to where you were at. So when you're drawing this page or that page or whatever, where were you at? Like what was going on in that day or what was happening in your life? Like like what brought you here? So so to me when I see this is like a journal entry through the growth of what's to come. So when this was done, I never thought like now we're on volume 3, how things move along and how things are like getting better now, like because I wouldn't have thought this, oh well, we got characters now, a fan base. I never even thought of none of that, it's just like I need to put this book out. I have to tell this story. I need to express myself. I need to get this art out. I need to get this what's burdening me on my shoulders. I need to express that. What's the point of living if I can't express myself or say how I feel, what I think, and just keep it all bottled in and not share it? So that's what happened. Let me hit my facts, Ralph. Yeah, thank you. You just kind of go through some stuff and you're just like, I'm not going to give up. I am not giving up. Sometimes doing this stuff is a lonely journey, and it's okay. Not all artists, not everyone's going to be understood, and that's okay. But it can be in other people's hands, and maybe one day they see my work. Oh, well, you guys already see my work, and they will understand. So, so it's funny. Like October and Sevens, they go through a lot of this, and I guess in a subconscious way, a lot of me falls into them. Hmm. Ralph, that's real artistry. Thank you, Owen. If you had a Discord, it would be as lonely. It wouldn't be as lonely just saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm super saying. Yeah. So, for real, yeah. And that's what I like, when I'm here and I talk to you guys and gals. It's cool. Um, but yeah, the Discord, even that'd just be even awesomer, if that's even a word. But it'd be cooler. Super Saiyan, yeah, just saying, Super Saiyan. I try to, you know. So everyone that does this stuff, everyone has a different approach in their upbringing, their background. It's like, why are you writing this book? Well, I want to make a few bucks and that and this. Why are you writing this book? Because I'm hurt. I'm in pain. I need to express my art. I need to express my work. There's different artists and different people. Like me, I need to express what hurts or what goes on in my own self, and doing it on the pages, I feel like it's an escape, and I can be myself. I can express that, and not be shunned for it. I'm not Goku, but I'm saying she does have a point. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, exactly, and I like that. Awesome and worse than me. So yeah. So this is cool that that this community is starting to grow. Like even for the Monday stream, like earlier with Marshall, it was good to see everyone and see new faces as well. And uh, I have a good feeling with all this as well. So the community, a Discord, level-headed, like-minded people. It's like what can go wrong? Knock on wood. Okay, I'm gonna take a hit real quick. But we're not doing no shots tonight. Want to know something funny, Ralph? What's that, Lady Elena? I'm watching this while on the beach drinking a digital martini on a big screen. Oh, fuck yeah. In VR chat. And it's amazing. Oh, that's fucking cool. So you're on the beach watching us. Awesomeness would be a better choice. I like awesomeness. Awesomer. I like that. See, that's what I did in Skyrim. I put on my VR goggles and I would play Skyrim. Well, I had it on my PS4. It feels so limited. I wanted it on the PC. And I actually sat by a river and freaking smoked my blunt and I was looking at the sky. I was like, wow, this is cool. I could have your YouTube video up. See, that's freaking cool. I'm just chilling in my avatar. Can you screenshot that? Then I'm going to go look at some art after the stream is done in VR. Now you're gonna be in a virtual gallery with the nice wooden floors and the pristine walls, the ASMR kind of space. Can you please not go through me, please, Phantom? Since yep, a virtual gallery. What do you mean, Joker? Can you please not go through me, please, Phantom? Since huh? Yeah, that's pretty. I'm in sweatpants in a log cabin, coyotes and cicadas singing an amorphous tune. Ah, the children of the night, how they sing their sweet song. Oh yeah, that's chill too. I like that. I'm here at my drawing table, wearing sweatpants and a tank top, and talking and drawing. That does sound amazing. I'm on the assembly line right now. Phantom Sense is something a lot of VR players say I'm making, but oh, once we get the community things rolling, I'm gonna suggest VR chat hangouts. Oh, dude, that'd be fucking cool. I just need to get a VR headset for that. I need to get the Volume 2 books first, and I'm building everything up. Everything's coming together, so then I will definitely get a good ass VR headset and computer. That'd be cool. I watch some people like spaz out on the VR chats where they have epilepsy. That shit's kind of freaky. You don't need a VR to join. It's PC compatible. But still, I want to be in the room. Oh shit, my phone's about to die. I have an Oculus Rift 2. I have an Oculus Rift 2. Yeah, that's and it just gets better. The whole VR thing gets better. I think it's gonna end up moving to holograms. So everything in the VR space can be done in like like a real time AG code kind of thing. Yeah, it looks like it. I'm down. I'm down. I'm an official creator for the platform, so just let me know. I was checking out your Twitter, Angel, and I love that space girl and her dinosaur you drew. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's yeah, yeah, I like that image. I was just like some concept work for a story in the future. I appreciate that. Let me uh I've played BioShock in the past, yes. Pretty cool. Pretty cool game. But right now, because I like the whole setting of it. How far are we? I think my internet's acting stupid. But yeah, BioShock 1 and 2 I've played. I hate getting Discord calls in the middle of VR while watching your live stream. Does it like interrupt the whole group? Well, besides messing up groove of things, but it doesn't stop the visuals, does it? It's just kind of you're just getting a loud call and you're in your element. Joker, do you like serious stories? No, it doesn't stop anything. Just hearing it, yeah, it could be. It's just abrupt. What is October? See, I can't tell that. See, when you read Volume 2, people find out. See, I don't want to ruin it for the ones that haven't read Volume 2 yet. But she does have a tail. I guess I can, you know. I guess I can. But will I ruin it? I'll just say she's half dragon then. She's half dragon. She is half dragon. All female. I wish I had a back tail. Now, what would you do if you had a tail? I love a lot of stories. I'm big on storytelling. That's what's up. Yeah, like, and I like the build up of things too. I don't like to front load a story. I like things to start to, you guys, you start to find out little things as the story progresses, and then you can come back. So, like, when something doesn't make sense in the first or second volume, you're like, what is that? Then when you read further down the road, and then you can come back to the volume, it'll make sense. Come back to an older volume, and it's like, oh, okay, I get it. The sweetest girl in the world. That's what she is. I like that. Yeah, she is. That she is. And sometimes you make things out of love, out of care because you want it done right, or you. It's just something compels you to do certain things. You just had to. The front one sucks. So yes. Oh, front one. I get it now. The front tail sucks. I had a dirty joke, but I'm not gonna go there. I get it. It's a good image. Tell it. Well, I was just saying, having a front tail sucks. No, I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna bite the bullet. Man, so we're an hour and 41 minutes in. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, we're all 18 and up. I hope so too, because I mean, there's been surprises or something. Hey, I'm like, oh shit. That's why I have to say safety room sometimes, and I do slip sometimes. There, Ralph, I did it. You don't have to. Oh, unless someone else sucks. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Lady Elena. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. But yeah, something to that effect. Goes for the creepy high five. Wait to stick the lane. Well, you know what I meant. So when you say front tail sucks, that one plus one. I like this image too. Probably this one here. I always thought this was cool. This set of panels, Seven reaching down and then he's reaching, grabbing October's hand, and how she's still in the shadows, and then when she's getting pulled out, and how the light kind of like the contrast between her in this panel and this, showing her come out the light. It won't happen again at Owen Carey's. I just felt how bad Ralph wanted to make a not a wholesome joke, but the Bob Ross in him wouldn't allow it. I know I have to be, because I said some stuff on other people's streams, and I'm like, man, people getting mad when you say dad jokes or something dumb, Ralph. So, I mean, sometimes, like you shouldn't worry about if you offend people in some ways, even if it's a solid joke, like, because where I'm at, where I live, like, I've sold some jokes, and it's like, I mean, they were solid shit, and they're like, so that's how you think, huh? I'm like, damn. So comedians, people can't tell jokes anymore without someone being hurt. You gotta be PG. Yes, I have to be PG-13 on this. On the way I speak, I guess. In some ways. Some ways. But we're gonna go 18 and up on this book. Don't feel bad, Rob. You cannot be as unfunny as me. Like, I try to, I try to be cordial, try to be good. I tell all jokes with the intent to back them up as facts, which means I tell the driest jokes. See, yeah, yeah. Where are you be at? Where are you at? We'll go. We'll go to this image. I think I'll do one more. Do one more hit on this thing. Then I gotta get things prepared. Elena's fault. We all agree. Well, she executed what I needed to say, and you know, sometimes my stuff's kind of, you know, Get a good image. There. Yeah, that'll work. Hmm. Take a couple more drags on this thing and then oh my god, I can't wait to have a little smoking music chat session in Discord. Oh yeah, that'll be cool. And also in the VR. Yeah, we're gonna cover some ground. We'll talk about this. We definitely will. But I'm gonna hit this thing a couple more times, and I think I might call it a night, folks. I'm glad to have you guys here. You guys watch me work on the spaceship, work on space and time, and you know, it's been a long day, and we can have Saturday anime movie nights. Oh, fuck yeah! If that's gonna go down, like I said, Vampire Hunter D. That's yeah, and then there's got to be a time we gotta watch some Golgo 13 because I like that. I like that stuff. Even like old school animes like we've not heard of or watched, like back, like stuff like that. Mm. Okay, okay, I'll calm down. I'm behind on the anime watching, so that sounds good to me. Yeah, me too. I'm down for anime, down for all that. Just it'd be like a convention away from a convention. Like all those things that go awesome and like a piece of heaven. You know, and I also want one of those like a theater, like a nice theater room, and have a big screen and play some Third Strike and some Symphony of the Night on there. Game nights, stuff like that. Just cool shit. But the work will still be getting done. We should have a 1970s through 90s night. Yeah. And a Toonami. Yeah, Toonami would be cool as fuck. With all the cutscenes with Rob, the robot in there, just talking and shit to make it feel complete, minus the commercials. And no long things like Dragon Ball. Oh, next time on Dragon Ball Z. Have you seen the anime Submarine Number Six? I have years ago. It was doing a mix of 3D graphics and animation. Studio Gonzo, I believe, made it. That was pretty cool. Damn, there is no amount of yapping I can do to take first place from Yoshi. Cause his name is Tom. We need to build an artist compound up there with Ralph, a city of manga. Yeah, that's be cool. That's what I would like in cosplaying and all that. Do some cult stuff. My shit's about to die. Um, just kidding. Sail Angel Deep. Keep on teasing us with the Discord. How the fuck did Randy jump from third to first? I don't know. I'm not doing it. I'm not manipulating this. Excited for Sekiro. Sekiro no defeat to anime. Hmm. The actual fuck. That Joker, he knows what he's doing. uh, don't die. Yeah, my phone's about to die. It's like at like 5%. And if I plug this thing in, it's gonna skew my camera. But you know what, you guys? I think we're gonna have to, man, call it. I am sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I need to charge my phone. It's about to die. So with this energy, there's a legit way he skipped you on the XP. Randy is he's XP farming. Hmm. Well, you guys. Oops. Oh shit. Okay. Well, you guys, chill real quick, and we will have to talk about that whole Discord thing. Piccolo BS. All right. So, if you guys want, if you're new here, subscribe and hit that like button. We're gonna do this every day. Oh, thank you, Lady Elena. Thank you all. Thank you, everyone here. Um, but yes, if you would like to get your copy of Undergod Volume 1 and Volume 2, go to angelsofrenaissance.com. You can get you a physical of Volume 1. We're working on getting physicals of Volume 2. And also, if you guys get a chance, go check out Penguin Boy Volume 1 at lubento.store. And you can get you a physical as well. So let's do our best and keep creating and just try to, no drama, but we're here as creators and doing what creators should be doing, create. So, with that, you guys have a great night, and thank you guys so much. I'm glad to have you here, and it's always good to have you. And how are you doing, Sai? And good night. So, yes, thank you guys so much. So, bless everyone, and you guys be safe. All right? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.